Hello everyone, please subscribe and click the bell. Today we have such interesting options of tops with and without ties. Pay attention to how transparent they are. We also have transparent lace. Looks very cute. We have mesh with a flower, and the last marathon. This is something like a zebra for us. Let's try on a zebra. Look at me today. Rocker vibe. I'm going to the buy in a year and made special crosses and put on this cool mesh sweater. It seems to me that it looks like a zebra. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's just a stripe. But in short, it will be a haraker zebra. And the mesh. And a good thick one. But it doesn't stretch well. Well, overall, I'm fine with it. I'd like it. Tie it like this to make it a top. Let's try to do this. It doesn't stretch well, of course, as I already before that she said, but we'll try to do it. So if we try, no, it doesn't seem to work, then we'll just have to do it like this. How I usually like to do it. That's it, it will work. It will even seem that this is a bodysuit. Imagine the idea would be with a terrible one right on me. Imagine this is a bodysuit. That would also be cool. It was like this swimsuit in which you could walk. Well, not to sunbathe, of course, but you could swim. And even to some costume party. Even to the one I'm going to. Quite good. I could go with this. Okay. Interesting option. What do we have here? Well, here we have a throat. But I don't feel it at all. But intangibly, that is, it does not squeeze the torch. I even show it from the side. And that's why overall a very light option for the summer. Just super simple, that's all. Breathes underarms, breathes body, breathes. Skin breathes here. And I also want to note that the seams are super even here. Very cool quality blouse. Probably they are all the same company. Well, but I already feel it, I understand. That it seems like all like this mesh. A little more. Because. Let's try. Here's number 2. I left the tie cards on purpose. Now we'll try it together. Look, they're really long. Really, really long. Oh, why? You can just tie them like this and at the back. Like a bow. Yes, you can. Let's say twist them somewhere, and in general here to take away. And cross on cross. By the way, regarding crosses, not quite my crosses here fit this outfit because here we have, as you can see, flowers. Yes, what such. Super duper girly. But here, oh, Buzzy here again. Haven't you guys subscribed yet? Oh God, go away, this is my defense. Subscribe so he doesn't come back. As I already said, we have a super stretchy mesh. Much softer, much nicer to the body and more gentle than it was before. We're putting that aside for now. And so here, I told you about the print. Yes, on the sweater, it's a little bit not even that girly. It's like even for grannies. These flowers. But overall, I like this kind of thing. If you like this kind of thing too, then I think you'll probably like it. Regarding these ties, we can think of something else. What else can we do? Somewhere, for example. Both like this. Look at tying it up. Well, look what I came up with. This is going to be a new decoration. You can also make a bow here, tie it up. I'm certainly an inventor. But that's another matter. It looks completely different. You must admit that this top turned out as if. It's short, even the belly is tanned. Why not? Very cool. By the way, let's untie it and. This is also necessary. This top is very similar to the previous one and it's candy. Let's tie it together. Look, you can do the same. There's a bow at the back. Yes. But the only thing is they're not that long here. Maybe there is, look at the floor. And it's just bigger. Then you can imagine my height. I'm here with this whole blouse. Look, she's taller than me. And here are these long ties. But in general, you can make a bow in the back. And you can also make a bow in the front. You look cute. No, I don't know. Let's try it this way. Let's try it. Ta-ta. LOL, it looks too cute looks. So I guess I'll do it better ups. I'll do it from behind. I'll do it from behind. Yes, I like it much. Much more. And also look, it's so, since this mesh is bigger and stretches better, in principle, if you don't tie it too tightly, and I've tied it pretty tightly now. And if you don't tie it too tightly, maybe also like this on a shoulder. Make, in principle. For a beautiful, I think it will be beautiful. Well, that's not definitely, because it's not very comfortable to walk like that, so. Or better. So that everything is collected. It's also super breathable. Cool. Cool in meaning that it's not beautiful in it. Here on our edge, I don't know what it's called correctly, but in general there are no spacks here. And here they apparently did it somehow. Well, you know, lighter. So that the mesh doesn't fall apart. That's because here on the edges, well, here you can see the seams. All the pimples with threads. So you can see all the things sticking out. It's a minus, no big deal. But there's no seam here. That's why. It fits really well, tightly. Nothing gets stuck anywhere. Great stretchy fabric. What else can I say? I think the second to last option is worth it. The last option is the brightest. It looks good on me. And this is for us. Lace top. Red mesh. I also combined it with the previous version of GOST. It seems to me that it would look pretty cool. That is, it is not necessary to tie it directly. Yes, to hide all this beauty you can do it this way. By the way, it will also go with this blouse. Because look at the red flowers. Why didn't I think about it before? I don't know, but the red one under the red one also goes. That's why see. At least two options can be used and mixed together. I just like it because, first of all, it stretches great. That is, it doesn't matter there. Breasts suddenly grew. And everything is peeling off here. Everything is clear here. And I also really like the throat. Because I just looked at this top. When I just saw, yes, I thought that it will really bother me, my throat. And it will be uncomfortable. Uncomfortable and comfortable. But I put it on and I'll show you the capital from the side too. This is just super cool fabric, which stretches. And here it is double. That is, here. Apparently folded several times. And this is what it turned out to be, such a tight neck. And that's why I thought it would be very tight. But nothing like that. But everything is super, and what's the most interesting? I put this blouse on over my head. That is, there are no fasteners here. Here's proof. Proof that there are no bells here. No buttons. It's just super fabric that goes on right over your head. I think this is the coolest option. And I also like this color. Well, something like that. You know, coral or something. Well, okay, not a channel, so let it be red apple. That is, it is not super hyper-saturated. That's what I need. And as for the lace, I like that along the edge of the top. That's the kind of patterns for the flowers. Petals. Well, yeah, something similar. Flowers, petals, cool. I hope you like it. Bye-bye.